sports on Fox 10 Action News.
Guess what? Showtime, baby.
Showtime.
Showtime. Welcome to week 4 of First and 10. We survived the storm. We're still here. We didn't get blown away. So football can go on.
There was a storm?
I'm Edward McDonald, and we brought in Andrew Davis off the sidelines to suffer Don Hawes, who's kind of on injured reserve. Actually, he's getting married tomorrow. Andy's capable backup. We don't expect him to win the game. We just don't want you to lose it.
I am the Frank Reich of this show. I'm going to come in for one game.
Read.
Okay. No producer to worry about. Back to football from here. We've got a bulldog battle in Westmobile, a cat fight in Pritchard.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not used to you being here. Anyway, there are Rattlers in Baldwin County and Panthers in Sims. But on this stormy weekend, we start with what else? A hurricane. Now, last week, Bryant rebounded from their first ever regular season loss with a 38-6 beatdown of BC Rain. But Theodore was looking to rain on the Hurricanes and their home fans and continue their undefeated season. That is our marquee matchup for tonight. Tell you what, they were ready to roll down on the Bayou. This was a good game on paper. And, well, Coach Lassiter sort of looked good for him early. This is Gerald Thompson, one of their great players. 14-yard run that made a 6-0 home team. After that, it was pretty much all Theodore. Ramon Nelson to D. Austin and wave bye-bye. He is gone. 52 yards for the score. We are tied at 6-6. It's not done yet. Nelson again to Mikel Henderson. He's in the fun zone from 8 yards out. 12-6. They're not done. Now they're running reverses in the second half. That's to Henderson, a 5-yard touchdown, a little flip to get in there. 32-9 at that point. Long night for Mark Lassiter. Then Nelson to Mike Jones. He's gone. Forget about it. Sweet catch there. 49 yards for the score. We have a few Bryant highlights. This is Thompson to Tyler Johnson. Nice catch there. That made it 38-23. Scoreboard for you. That was the final score. Theodore now 4-0 and sure to move up in the rankings. Can we hear from you, Coach?
This is our seniors that started when they were sophomores against Bryant, and they wanted to make a statement, and they sure did. We played a good football team, and I'm very proud of them. Our defense held them to 9 points. We put in the second group, and they scored a couple touchdowns, but we let everybody play. And that's what this game is all about.
Good win for them. All right, more action for you. Fairhope hosting LaFleur in a Region 2 6A battle. Speaking of battle, down on the goal line. Fairhope trying to score. God, they ain't having that. That's Eugene Crawford with the stop. But somewhere in that pile, that's a touchdown. Yeah, that is a touchdown. That cut the score to 21-10. Ensuing kickoff now, this is Eric Braggs. He's going to have something to brag about in the morning. He's going to take that kickoff, he's going to look up in the middle, cut out to the outside, a little hop step there, turn on the afterburners, wave bye-bye. He is gone. 90 yards for the touchdown. There's one problem with that, Andrew.
Flag?
That little piece of yellow linen. Yeah, that's it right. They brought it back. That kind of wiped it out. Let's go to the scoreboard and show you how this one turned out. LaFleur, they win 2 straight. 21-10 over Fairhope. Pirates fall to now fall to 1-3. Andrew?
LaFleur is certainly on a roll after beating Blunt last week.
I'll tell you
question.
what.
Well, another team on a roll, Williamson.
Talk about them.
Williamson. What can you say about Williamson? So far, they're 3-0, including a win over perennial power Blunt, and they've outscored their opponents 99-19. Sounds like the U.S. basketball team. Next on the Lions hit list, a winless Escambia County team. Not a good sign for Escambia County to play Williamson. Jamarcus Russell early, it was all Escambia County. Well, at least for one play, it was all Escambia County. Jamarcus Russell up top, picked off by Ricky Kraft.
They're playing the Colts.
He's going the whole way. He's going to go all the way, I believe, if he doesn't run out of gas. If he doesn't, well, okay.
He ran out of gas.
He ran out of gas. Unfortunately, Escambia County didn't score. That was the only thing Bobby Parrish had to worry about. Jamarcus Russell here. This is what he knows how to do. Up top to DeMarco Wilcox, 30-yard touchdown. That's 6-0 Williamson. You got to make your extra points. From there, the man of the night was Raphael Darrington. He took this entire drive until that 3-yard touchdown. 14-0 Williamson after the 2-point conversion. From there, Russell to Shelton Carlton. Screen pass, nice move, 25-yard touchdown. Henry, show me the board. 57-6.
I think they're good.
They may be good. They may be good. Unfortunately, we'll tell you later, that's not the biggest blowout we had of the night, which I'll tell you about later. You don't even know.
I don't.
That's how I know these things.
Okay.
I'm good like that. Citronelle and Blunt, not a blowout, a tight one from beginning to end. Wendell Washington looking for his first win as Blunt head coach. Early on, though, Citronelle took trickery. Ellen West to Patrick Weaver. Weaver up top. Unfortunately, it was picked off by number 22. You know why we call him number 22?
Because we don't have a roster.
Exactly. Here's Blunt, number 17, the quarterback. Tosses it up top to number 5. That's a touchdown. You know why we don't say their roster?
Because we don't have a roster.
Thank you. 7-6 Citronelle. I'm sorry, 6-0 Blunt. Ensuing kickoff from there. I'm ahead of myself. The man for Citronelle. He passes, he throws. I think he sells hot dogs at halftime. Patrick Weaver up the gut for the touchdown. Never touched. Citronelle will make their extra point and
they
make
have
it.
a roster.
That's exactly. That's why we know who Patrick Weaver is. That's why we make it 7-6 Citronelle. Number 17 here. Nice option though. Watch it. He holds it forever, and then tosses it right over. Little bobble. Number 21 scores. I'm sorry, fumbles out of bounds. We would have said he scored if we had his name. That's why. Blunt would go in from there to make it 12-7. Show me the board, please. Blunt with their first win of the season. Leopard fans are rejoicing today. 34-14 over Citronelle. Finally, Blunt gets something right except for the roster.
Congratulations, Coach. We just need a roster. Anyway, it was supposed to be a battle of the Titans in 6A, but instead, Viger walked into their showdown with 8th-ranked Daphne struggling. James P. Ryan's team starting area play on a 2-game losing streak with a hungry, and I do mean hungry, Trojan squad looking to add to the misery. Let us go to the highlights.
I'm going to stand.
Sit down. Gotta like that. Love talent there. Anyway, Viger, they draw first blood. On the fumble, Jonte Rankin will take it to the house. That's the score. Viger looking good. Daphne would come right back, though. This is Nathan Lisby. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Because when you make things happen like that, you need your name pronounced right. Anyway, that's a touchdown that made it 7-6. Then more Lisenby. That's it. Lee Baker, he's a touchdown maker. He's going to the end zone. They're not done yet. Viger would come back, though. This is Jimmy Daly. Derek Simpson, sweet catch right there. You know, they have some athletes over there in Pritchard. But Daphne would get theirs right back on a fumble recovery. Travis Johnson picks it up, takes it to the house. That is a touchdown. Let us see the scoreboard, please, Henry. Viger, 1-3. Can't believe you're saying that about Viger. They're rebuilding this year. They're a young team. I wouldn't want to catch them in the next 2 years, though. Anyway, Daphne 4-0 Trojans looking good. Got a couple of other scores for you, do we? Oh, we have soundbite.
That's a good region win. It's great for our kids, great for our community. But we got to play Murphy next week, so we're going to enjoy this tonight, get ready for Murphy tomorrow.
You know what? I get ahead of myself sometimes. Coach Severese, I'm very sorry. I don't like stepping on him.
No,
anyway.
he's a good guy.
Yeah, exactly. Davison, they go to 2-2, taking out Baker by a score of 28-0. And Foley over Satsuma. Satsuma trying to get that first win. Foley doubles them up 28-14.
Okay, here's my big
That is
statement.
your final. What?
Theodore, Daphne, they're good. That's what I'm going to tell you. That's why I'm here. To insight like that is why I'm in this, right here, in the seat.
Thank you. Anyway, this party just getting started. More action coming your way.
Mary Montgomery has been on a roll lately. The area's early season surprise, but the bulk of the schedule still ahead. Tonight, the Vikings head home for a Panther hunt. Highlights coming up.
And the Saints and the Eagles square up in a major area showdown, which shall finally get on the winning track. The high-flying highlights in a moment.
And remember, we're still on the lookout for some of those area's special players to profile. If you know of a local star, role player, or even bench warmer who's got a special story to tell, tell us. Send us an email to firstandten@wala.emis.com. And you may just see your favorite player on First and 10.
First and 10 is brought to you in part by your local Dodge dealers and Hero Sports Grill.
Do not tarry, for low financing will save the makers of payments a multitude of cash. Or vast cash allowances provide immediate savings gratification.
reinforcing big, really big sheets. In new Bounty Extra. New Bounty Extra. The big quicker picker-upper.
Mom, we're out of soda.
Have you had credit troubles in the past? Don't worry. Been turned down by every car dealer in town? Don't worry. Feel like you have nowhere to turn? Don't worry. Pensacola's Kia Autosport can help. If you've got a job at $199, you may already qualify for a brand new car. Regardless of your past credit history, call 1-877-457-7772 for fast, easy service. Bad credit, no credit, divorces, bankruptcies, repossession. It doesn't matter. If you've got a job at $199, you may already qualify for a brand new car worth up to $20,000. Like brand new 2000 Kia Sophias starting at just $74.95. Just qualify and drive away. Call 1-877-457-7772. 24 hours a day. It's fast, easy, and absolutely free. Call 1-877-457-7772 and drive away today. Pensacola's Kia Autosport.
2, 3, 4. Who are you yelling for? Miller Tigers. Stay tuned to 1st and 10 right here on Fox 10. Go, 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 go!
Ladies, nice job as always. We love to see those cheerleaders out there. But all right, this isn't a joke. It isn't a joke, so don't laugh. Mary Montgomery is 3-0. They haven't been 3-0 since the 50s, I don't believe, but they're playing very well this year. Vikings have shown a potent offense and stifling defense so far, changing that losing trend of their past. But to make it 4-0, a tough Murphy team stands in their way as we move on to Mary Montgomery, and they're busting through paper. That's always a good sign.
That is a good sign, especially when paper breaks.
Murphy starts off, though, early. Marcus Tart is sweet and tart, and he's sweeting his way all the way into the end zone. 65 yards, I don't know what I'm saying there, 65 yards into MGM territory. And from there, but unfortunately from there, we can't get a score. Murphy up top. That's Johnny Ketchel to Brandon Burrell, just out of his reach. Unfortunately, they could not score there. That was 4th down. MGM punting here. Tart, once again, he's not quite as sweet. No, oh, there you go. You had to get one in, didn't you? Roydell Kennedy there was the man with the comeback. MGM tries to drive Mitchell Pate to Maurice Calhoun. 15-yard gain there. Pate again here on the rollout to Quentin Keeter. Keeter, the tight end, the big tight end, into Murphy territory deep. Next play, though, Darrell Brown up the middle trying to score. Fumble! Murphy falls on it. It was 3-0 at the half. Show me a scoreboard, please. Murphy, though, snaps MGM's 3-game winning streak. They win 14-3. T.R. Miller hoping things wouldn't happen the same way to them at home. Excited early. They can bust through paper, too. We have that ability. Late in the first quarter, T.R. Miller ball. Patrick Byrne is your quarterback. Byrne will toss the screen pass over to Derek Galloway. Galloway fakes out 1, fakes out 2, gets a block, fakes out 3, then runs into 4 different people.
What did I see in the back?
I saw a little flag, but it didn't. Don't worry about it. Linden didn't work in that case. Unfortunately, time ran out on the drive, but they still got a chance to finish it. They just moved to the other side of the field. Galloway tosses it in for the touchdown from 1 yard out. 7-0 Miller. Jackson ball here. The Aggies. He's going to hand off to Avery Nettles. You might not have heard him before. You're going to hear of him now, though. There he is. He's hiding. Avery Nettles fakes out another man and will go all the way for the touchdown. That'll make it 7-7 at that point. But from there, all Miller. Let's go to the scoreboard, please. T.R. Miller, 34-14 over Jackson. That's a tough team out there in Bruton, and we like to go see them all the time. One more score to tell you about here. UMS Wright. That's reversed. UMS Wright with the win in this one. They break their 3-game losing streak and beat the undefeated Clark County 27-12. Congratulations, UMS.
All right, so far so good for St. Paul, spending their first season in 5A. Now, after dropping their season opener, the Saints have rolled off 2 straight wins and went into tonight's game tied with Williamson in the region. Shaw, on the other hand, well, haven't done quite as well, even with the name change. The Screaming Eagles and their fans were screaming for a win tonight at Lad People Stadium. Here we go for the highlights. Pick it up in the 3rd quarter. Saints up 21-0. This is Marcus Mark. Not to be confused with Marky Mark, handing off to Demetrius Barnes is hit by Jared Nelson and Casey Sherman. That's a fumble. Try it again. Desmond Johnson back to pass. He will tuck it and run. That is a nice run. Nice little fake there, taking it to the outside, back to the inside. Stop that forward progress. Johnson again, back to pass, launching it up, and John Shaw will break it up against Shaw. You got to like that. Shaw can't get into the end zone. St. Paul's back to punt. Bo Fleming's punt. They have a block party. Walter Sherrills recovers it, blocks it, and it's recovered by Andre Wright. Johnson going deep again. This time he gets picked off by Blake Martin. He will fumble, and it's recovered by Murray Sharp. Sharp play there, Sharp thinking. Then we got Fleming running hard, running tough, running over defenders, and running well.
When do you see a running back who's a punter, too? That's not every day.
That's not every day. Can we see the scoreboard? Ooh, who turned off the lights there? Anyone in St. Paul, that was your final score. 21-0 is the final in that one. We're not done yet. Guess what? We go across the bay. BC Rain looking to make life stormy for Robertsdale. Here we go in the first. We have no score. This is Obi Trotter. He faked out everybody except for Evan Watson. He caught that one, took it down inside the 10-yard line. Then Trotter said, okay, I got the ball to you. I want a little glory for myself. I want to be on 1st and 10. So he takes it into the zone himself. That made it 7-0 Robertsdale. Second quarter, though, the rain will come. I promise it will. This is Mike Poe. He's just going to toss it down. Nice catch right there. She said Mike Poe was making the catch. Down inside the 5-yard line. We would love to tell you who the quarterback was because he scored, but his name, unfortunately, not on the roster.
Don't
that
change
made it
numbers.
That made it 7-6. Scoreboard. It was Robertsdale 21-14 over the Red Raiders of BC Rain. They are now 1-3. Golden Bears now 3-1. Another score, couple of scores for you. It is Mobile Christian losing to Morgan Academy 40-25. Faith Academy 28-7 over Marion Military.
Morgan Academy, #1 in AISA, so not a tough loss there. Tough loss here. Listen to this one. Leroy, 71-0 over RC Hatch. They were up 65-0 at the half. They actually had to play 4-minute second half quarters just to get the game done so they wouldn't work it any worse.
Why did Leroy do that to him? Anyway,
They tried to help.
Yeah, that's true. What goes better with the Friday Night Football show than ribs? We got some ribs. Anyway, we'll give you some of the best on the coast, and I promise they'll hit you hard. Nice rib rocker next.
And his play's been a hit with coaches see to play both ways and recruiters. But how does this stellar star mix with his teammates? We'll mix it up with this Tiger next.
This week at Food World, 4-pound bags of Southern Home Party Wings are buy one, get one free. Large cantaloupes are buy one, get one free. And 64-ounce jugs of delicious Minute Maid orange juice are, you guessed it, buy one, get one free. Join Food World on the fast track to Talladega. When you buy official Seed Zone products at Food World, you can save up to $15 on every ticket. But hurry, there's only 1 week left to collect Seed Zone coupons, and tickets are going fast.
Hey, grab a pen or pencil. Get automotive credit instantly with just a quick phone call. It's fast, it's free, it's easy, it's fun, and it's automated. No salespeople, no paperwork, no pressure, no hassle, no embarrassment. Introducing the Auto Loan Hotline. Call 1-888-444-LEND. That's 888-444-5363. Courtesy of Chris Myers Automotive. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You determine your monthly payment. You determine your down payment. Call Chris Myers Automotive Auto Hotline today. 1-888-444-5363.
Have you had credit troubles in the past? Don't worry. Been turned down by every car dealer in town? Don't worry. Feel like you have nowhere to turn? Don't worry. Pensacola's Kia Autosport can help. If you've got a job at $199, you may already qualify for a brand new car. Regardless of your past credit history, call 1-877-457-7772 for fast, easy service. Bad credit, no credit, divorces, bankruptcies, repossession. It doesn't matter. If you've got a job at $199, you may already qualify for a brand new car worth up to $20,000. Like brand new 2000 Kia Sophias starting at just $74.95. Just qualify and drive away. Call 1-877-457-7772. 24 hours a day. It's fast, easy, and absolutely free. Call 1-877-457-7772 and drive away today. Pensacola's Kia Autosport.
Rib Rocker is brought to you in part by Alabama Injury and Pain Clinic.
Kind of like the enthusiasm. I do. Okay, folks, let me help you put this in perspective. You go out in the garage, take out that old helmet instead of shoulder pads that you've had on the shelf for a while, then go out in the front yard. Get into a three-point stance, say hut, and go wide open until you get to the first oak tree on the left side of the driveway. Go head up with that, and then if you can get up, dust yourself off, and go take 2 Tylenol, you're all right, but that still doesn't compare to this week's Alabama Injury and Pain Clinic Rib Rocker of the Week. It's from the Viger Daphne game. Oh, Lee Baker gets stuck. Should we leave out the name by Chris Napier? Chris Napier. Can we see that one more time? No, we can't. It goes to,
That's all we get.
Turn off the light. Yeah.
They turned off the light. The light's been turned off twice on us tonight.
Well, he got the lights turned out on him anyway.
It's true,
so.
anyways. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
We got it all. Anyway. He's 6'5", 220 pounds, and wanted by people across the nation. No, we're not talking about Don Hawes, but Anthony Mix. Mix has already been contacted by all the SEC schools, Michigan, Michigan State, and Northwestern. And now while helping engineer an upset over undefeated Bryant High at the same time. Tonight, he talks to First and 10 about his bright future. He's been Baldwin County's one-man human highlight film all season long, and he's one of the state's top prospects and the nation's. But Anthony Mix isn't interested in talking about his achievements. He takes them out onto the field.
Keeping your eye on the ball, great concentration, and don't worry about getting hit. And then you'll drop it eventually. I just like to touch the ball. I like the crowd. I get everybody up, I think.
So far this year, Mix has been a triple threat, starring on offense, on special teams, and even a spectacular play on defense. But his teammates say it's what he does without the ball that makes a big difference for them.
Quick. He's big and quick. I've never seen somebody big and quick like him. Speed and size. You know, it's hard to find 6'5", 220 kids who can play like him.
Mix's 3 touchdowns have led the Baldwin County Tigers to 3 wins this year and left scouts across the country drooling. With the question on everyone's mind at this point, where's he going next year?
We have a big fan of Auburn fans and Alabama fans, and they always ask him, and he tells Alabama people he's going to Auburn. He tells Auburn people he's going to Alabama to try to keep them riled up. His buddies want him to go to Florida State.
When Anthony finally does decide what college is in his future, he'll have more than just his teammates screaming for him every weekend. Well, we just showed you his star. That's right. His star, you know, big star. Now it's time to talk to the leader of the pack.
You're really having fun with this tonight. Anyway, Baldwin County head coach Ricky Ford joins us in the studio. We'll talk to him about his team and his star next.
After a car wreck, who should you call first? Call me. I'm Dr. Scott Walker of the Alabama Injury and Pain Clinic. If I were an insurance company and the injured person called a lawyer first before calling a doctor, was that injured person hurt, or are they just hunting a check?
Call me. I'm Dr. Joel Williford of the Alabama Injury and Pain Clinic.
What type of doctor do you need if you're hurt after a car wreck? Someone with experience in treating accident victims.
Call me. I'm Dr. Harvey Davis from the Alabama Injury and Pain Clinic.
My friends love it. Everybody looks at the car when I'm driving in it. I like the attention. It's great. One of the first things I noticed was how quiet it is. Just a very smooth, comfortable ride. The stereo system was fabulous. I feel safe in it. Lock my keys in my car. They have roadside assistance. I don't have to worry about my car because I'm covered under the 10-year warranty. The Hyundai Accent gives me lots of freedom. It's definitely the car for me.
Get the Accent for just $8,684 at your Hyundai dealer now.
For the one and only you, it's the Parisian one-day sale. Save 25 to 50% store-wide on fall fashions for the entire family. Be there Friday for our preview day and all-day Saturday for the Parisian one-day sale. Save 25 to 50% throughout the store on the newest fashions. Check your paper for coupons to save an extra 20%. Friday and Saturday at Parisian.
The Spicy Chick is back at Crystal. A real chicken breast filet, crispy and seasoned spicy. Only 89 cents. It's hot. really hot.
I'm Christina Colton, and I'm feature twirler at Daphne High School. Welcome back to First and 10.
Edward, I'm glad you taught her everything you know.
I cannot twirl my pen, so why would I even... I'm impressed.
She's very
I've
good.
been impressed all night.
Absolutely true.
I'm impressed with this guy, too, Coach Ford. From over at Baldwin County. Speaking of impressive, we saw the feature on Anthony Mix. He is a very impressive young man.
He is a good young man. He's so big, and he's so fast, and he can do a lot of things. You know, we play him defensively, too. He's had a good year defensively, and he's made plays. You know, Anthony, his career, has had 2 99-yard touchdown returns for touchdowns. One in his 10th grade year and one night before last. I mean, Friday before last, and he's a great player.
Tell me, was that Bryant win actually more of a blessing in disguise for you guys at this point? I mean, is it a question of now everybody's going to be gunning for you since you beat Bryant?
I don't think so. I think people, you know, just all it did for us, it helped fill the stands, and and we're looking for big crowds from year in year out, and I'm just happy we're lucky and fortunate enough to win. And right now we're 3-1 and sitting pretty good, and beat a mighty fine McGill-Toolen team last night. So.
But a win like that also gives your team confidence. If you can beat the #1 team in the state, that means you beat the best. You reached the pinnacle. So
right. And we're young. We have 10 seniors. And I hear people talking about Viger being young and everybody else, but I have 10 seniors and 32 sophomores. So, the future looks good for us. But with the 10 seniors I have, 9 of them start. So that says a lot for the senior class I have.
We keep talking about that win. For as much as it helps, it also can hurt you, too, because do you worry about overconfidence?
Yes, and it hurt us the next week. We were a little overconfident going in that more game and struggled a little bit. But, facing a 3-0 McGill team, and y'all left too early. We 7-2 in the fourth quarter. We luckily scored 29 points in the fourth quarter and come out of there with a big victory.
If you guys could start doing that in the first quarter instead, that would really help us out a little bit.
I know
it really would.
We're going to have overtime. So.
Well, now tell me, you are generally in the same area as you were with the Baldwin County teams, but now you add a team, add these other teams. What do you feel like with your area and the new system, the playoff system?
I like it. I've traveled. I've played Pensacola schools, Dothan schools, Montgomery schools, and I'm real fortunate now that the furthest road game I had was the first game of the year. A very good Theodore team, and I like it. I like the format.
Tell me what the future holds for Baldwin County. Is this a playoff-bound team at this point?
We hadn't played our first region game, so I can't tell you. I know that Daphne now is 1-0, and LaFleur is 1-0, and I think Foley's 1-0. So we'll find out next week.
All right, Coach. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for taking time out and staying up late with us. Thank you. We've done all the damage we could possibly do tonight.
I can't do any more.
Anyway, thanks for staying up late with us. Check us out next. Hey, Don Haas, congratulations. You and your beautiful fiancée, Stacy. Best of luck to you.